Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled, Why Do Narcissists Continue Their Behavior? Now, long story short, because they are a narcissist. The only person that a narcissist cares about is himself. And he does not see an issue in his ways. If anything, the issue is with you. You are the issue. You're the issue because you are not burying your head in the sand, accepting the narcissist lies, manipulation, disrespect, gaslighting, because you are not playing oblivious to all of those things and calling him out on this behavior. You're the problem. You are the problem. But let's dive a little deeper as to why do narcissists continue their behavior. I mean, yes, it is as simple as they are a narcissist. They only care about themselves. They do not care about anyone else. And the only time that they have the mask up to present themselves as a good person, because the narcissist knows that they themselves are not a good person. That's why they have to put up a front. Like, that's why they know they have to pretend to be someone else, because the narcissist knows if they were just themselves, no one would want to be around that. But yet again, instead of changing that behavior, the narcissist doesn't see an issue in it. You're the behavior. That's why most narcissists, they do not go to therapy. Number one, because they don't have a problem. Number two, they do not want to be called out on their problem. They do not want to be called out on it. That's why they just change partners. It doesn't matter if you're calling them out on their behavior or if a therapist is calling them out on their behavior. Instead of like fixing it, because they don't see an issue, what they are doing is not wrong, they will just bounce from person to person to person. I mean, that's one of the things. But does it go a little bit deeper? Why do narcissists say one thing yet do another? Why do narcissists apologize? And this is if you're lucky to get an apology. And even if you get a verbal apology, well, apology without change is manipulation. Like, a narcissist can say whatever it is that they want to, give up any excuse as to why they are just doing this horrendous behavior to someone that they say that they love. But apology without change is straight up manipulation. So even if you do get a verbal apology, they are still continuing their behavior. So why is that? And the narcissistic people that I am referencing, they are not young kids. They are not 18, 22. Like, these people are so much old enough to know better. But we have learned that age does not equal maturity. So why? The age old question. And I have asked narcissist number one, I have asked why so much. Why? Well, I never did get a direct answer, nor will I ever. And luckily, I'm at the point now to where I don't care. Like, you're an awful person. We know this. But when the narcissist sees how desperate you are for a reason, for a response. Like, why did you hurt me? Why did you do the things that you did when you could have easily have just walked away? Why did you manipulate me, hurt me, break my heart? Like, why did you do this? Well, the narcissist sees that that bothers you. That hurts you. And a narcissist loves to see you hurt. They love to see you hurt, and they most certainly like to do the hurting. So to see you in just such disarray, your heart aching, you're a mess. You want to know why. Why did you cheat on me? Why did you do these things to me? Well, the narcissist is never going to give you a reason. Probably won't even give you a BS reason, because they like to see you hurt. And the fact that you are begging them for something, that gets them off even more. It gets them off to see that they hurt you. They did the ones hurting. You are hurt because of them, and now you are begging them for something. You are begging and pleading. You're in the pits of desperation. I know, I was there. You're in the pits of desperation, and they see this, and I mean, it just gets their jollies off even more. I mean, it's sick and disgusting, right? But where did all of this behavior come from? Like, it had to come from somewhere, right? Does it all date back to their mothers? Yet again, yet again. Does everything in a narcissist world revolve around mommy issues? I'm only speaking on experience with a few narcissistic men, men old enough to know better. But does everything date back to their mothers? Well, Freud says it does. Freud says everything dates back to mothers, especially with guys. So, why is it that when you are with a narcissist, why is it they say one thing yet do another? They tell you, I'm I'm going to stop cheating on you, but they continue it. Oh, I'll never do it again. A week passes and it's, oh yeah, she don't know nothing. Yeah, she thinks everything's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, what are you doing tonight? You want to come over? Like, they really think it's that. So why? Well, first, and I can definitely attest to this, I accepted that behavior. I certainly did. I knew this person was lying to me, and I stayed. I stayed in the hopes, in the sheer hopes and delusion that this person would change their ways. And the narcissist was not seeing that. What the narcissist saw was, oh, she stayed with me while I lied to her. That means she'll accept it again. She stayed with me after I cheated on her. She'll accept it again. Why would she leave? She could have left the first time and she didn't. She's still here. So that means I can continue this behavior and probably behavior 10 times worse than this, and she's not going anywhere. So there's that. But also, let's say that, you finally do reach your breaking point and you leave this narcissist. Well, the narcissist just bounces from person to person to person because their behavior doesn't change. They get with this new supply for however long it is. It's typically not long. And then that new supply sees the narcissist for who he really is. And depending on their tolerance, their self-worth, their self-respect, they might be there for a long time in hopes that this narcissist will change, or they will say deuces because they see it and they know he's not going to change. And so the narcissist just on to the next, on to the next. But this behavior, where does it come from? Is it because their mother consoled them and said, it's okay? It's okay that you did this awful thing. It's okay that you did this horrible thing. It's okay that you continue to do this thing because your mother had unconditional love for you. Whatever he does, she will always be there with open arms. So, and I'm thinking back to these two narcissistic men. Oh, they got away with murder in that family. And they were mama's boys. Their mother coddled them, did everything for them. They were straight up mama's boys. And these guys will tell you that too. They will tell you that. Both of these guys also did not have a good relationship with their fathers. Why? Not sure. Because again, a narcissist is saying this. And again, is a narcissist going to tell the truth? No. But you take with what they say with a grain of salt. So their mothers were always there with open arms for these boys. These boys that were causing a ruckus, causing a scene, getting away with murder, doing whatever they wanted to do because they knew there would be no consequences. Their mother would always be there to tell them it's okay. They would continue whatever behavior it was, and they knew they wouldn't get in any trouble for it because their mom would always be there. Now, the dad wanted to punish them for this behavior, and maybe that's why they didn't get along with their dads, because their dads did not put up with whatever behavior that they were doing. And mom did. Mom put up with that. Mom put up with it. Mom gave them unconditional love. Mom will always be there with open arms. And narcissist. Do narcissists choose women like their mothers? Well, I kind of feel that they do, because narcissists, or at least these narcissistic men, and of course, people that have told me their stories of being involved with narcissistic men, they don't want a partner. They want a mother. And so then that kind of coincides with the Madonna whore syndrome. And I just did a video on that, so that'll be linked. It's the previous video. So the Madonna whore syndrome. They cheat because their mothers, accepted that behavior. So do narcissists choose partners like their mothers because their mother gave them unconditional love? And typically, like with the Madonna whore syndrome, these narcissistic guys have said, that the dads were out having secret lives, having mistresses, having secret families, just a secret everything, going off doing whatever, coming home. Mom knew this. Mom stayed for the peace, protecting the peace of keeping the family together. Mom burying her head in the sand. So these narcissistic guys, they see this. They see as, well, my mom put up with cheating. My mom stayed. So I can do it. And it's like, I'm sorry, sir, what? And they don't want a partner. They want somebody who is like their mother because their mother put up with the cheating. And just like how most narcissists do what you want and ask for forgiveness later. What? And I see it that these guys want somebody who put up with their lies, put up with their cheating, is always going to be there with open arms, always going to give them unconditional love, can go out, do whatever, come home and act like everything is okay. And then get mad at you because you have standards. You are not going to put up with somebody lying to you, cheating on you. No self-respecting person should ever put up with that. But these narcissistic men, well, my mom put up with it. My mom dealt with it. So it's okay. My mom did it. So if my mom put up with it, you can put up with it. What? So, I mean, and of course, this is just one of, the theories, because you try to understand, why do these narcissistic people do what they do? Why do they blatantly hurt people? Why does it bring them joy to hurt people? They have no sense of empathy. They have no care. They have no care for anyone else except them. Why? Why? We try to find out why, because the narcissist will never tell you why. But does it all date back to their mothers? And of course, it's always good to try and find out the family dynamic. Try and find out the family dynamic before things get a little too serious. I, of course, did not find out anything about anything on anything until much, much, much later. That's why, yeah, you need to do your due diligence ASAP. Not later. But yeah, narcissistic men, do they choose partners that remind them of their mother? I feel like they do. And honey, please go to therapy, because I ain't your mama, nor do I want to be. And no grown woman wants to have to parent a grown man. Ugh. But yeah. The best thing to do is just not to have anything to do with a narcissist. That's the long story short of it, because a narcissist will bring you nothing but heartache and pain. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.